Hey guys, thanks for checking out my channel, FW Garage. If you never checked it out before, I'm currently working on a 78 CB750 on a chopper project and put it in an 8-minute save your frame. So in this video, I'm starting to tear down on the kind of the bike that I'm taking most of the stuff off of for the chopper. So it's kind of disjointed and from different times, so please excuse that. So I think today we're getting the airbox, tank, seat, carburetors, like some kind of general big stuff out of the way, and then this will be multiple parts. So after this, we'll just keep kind of working our way down until we get where we need to be. So thanks for stopping by, and hope you enjoy. All right. So first of all, I got to find the power key, which I think is this one. Yep, that's the one. Ah, she's alive. So I'll turn the fuel on. I think it's off right now. Yep. Just flip it down to reserve. And I'm actually going to crack my garage door so I don't, pass out from carbon monoxide poisoning. Well, guess what? It's dark. It's Alaska and it's always dark in the winter. So there's brake light. Woohoo! So I'll give her some turns here and then see if she wants to go. Pull the choke out. Come on. It's been sitting for a bit, so the fuel's probably... There, we're getting there. Come on. I may have flooded it. Turn the choke back a little bit. Okay. She's kind of wanting to run, but kind of not. So let's try again. Man, it's been a long time since I ran this thing, so. Great. Perfect. Well, as you can see, it has trouble running anyways, so either way, I think those might be a little bit dirty or caked up or something, or need to be rebuilt. I'm going to start with cleaning because that's the cheapest option. Do the obvious first, and then if that still isn't going, go on to the next step, big ugly airbox. The guy I bought it from said it probably needs the carbs cleaned, probably rebuilt. I mean, it's 1978, so I don't know if it's ever been done. It's getting there. But it's got homemade exhaust cutouts, if you can see that in both of these. So there's one right there-ish. Basically, aka rust holes. There's a better one on this side. Bam! Custom cutout. It spews exhaust out of there like an MFer. So the exhaust is all gonna get changed stuff anyways. Oh my goodness gracious. Come on, baby. There it goes. Almost. Let's turn the choke off and see what happens. Hey, look at that. Kinda. Well, as you can see, it runs, but it has a lot of trouble. Killed the battery. Yeah. So I think it's definitely having some fueling issues. So I just wanted to show what that's doing. I don't want to just completely kill the damn thing. So anyways. So yeah. Alright. So we're back. So this is the sharp. I gotta take the box out first. Loosen all these teeny tiny little clamps. I don't know if you guys can see those. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Ooh, kinda. Focus. Trying to focus. But there's just teeny tiny little clamps here. First I gotta undo this bolt up here. From what I'm Figuring out, I think you gotta do these top bolts in the bottom element. Oh, wrong way. And this bottom element will come out because that's how you change the air filter. So I'm gonna work on this bolt. There's one on the other side. And then go from there. Trying to break my knuckle, which I've already almost done. Look at these little baby wrenches, they make life easier. I've been in there a while. Wish I could get something faster in here. I probably have you guys on the wrong side because I think this goes out on this side over here. But we'll just flip around the other way once I figure out the rest of it get out. Oh, look at that. You just push down on it, it just pops out. Well, how do you look at this side? This is when I wish I had a motorcycle lift, because it's tiring. Oh, look at that. There's a little bolt under there. Alright. There's a win for the old 750 and a loss for Frank. So now you need to figure out what that is. 10 mil. Bigger than that. I'll probably show you what I'm working at over here. So bear with me. So I don't know if get this in here. See that bolt right there? That one right there. That's the one I'm working on right now, trying to get. At least I didn't see that one. It's just stuck back up in there. So put you guys back here, just so you can see what I'm working on. I got it broke loose, so now this thing's starting to fall out, it looks like. Maybe. Predicament here that I'm in. I'm gonna try to take it a little closer. But if you look under there, that's the bolt right there. The problem is the head of the bolt, this part, is actually gone up flush with the bottom of this box. It's pushed up into the bottom, so I can't get a wrench onto this thing to unscrew it and pull it out. So that's what I'm struggling with right now, just so everyone's up to speed. So I'm trying to push this up so I can get enough of the threads. I see a little bit comes out there, but there it goes. Aha! Oh, now I dropped the bolt in there. I'll get it out after I get this out. I think it's got to go this way. Let's go around the other side here. I think the old air box has got to come this way. comes. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. I don't know if it's a mouse nest or it's just a bunch of crap. Filter's actually in pretty good shape, except for that part. But hey, it's the first part down. So that's way more challenging than I expected. Now I can grab my bolt that I lost. Ta-da! Alright, so next step is to undo these and get this top part of the box out. So, I'm not sure if I have to pull the tank for this, but I might have to actually pull the tank to get under here to get some of the cables undone, but we'll see. I might be able to loosen these boots, which that one's already loose, and just pop them out that way. So I'll be back after I get a plan for these guys. I'm back. Mounting bolt is this one right here that takes this top box up. But first, we got to get these off, which are just Phillips head screws. So let's get in here and just loosen this bad boy up. To see, but these go like way under here. I'll try to get a shot for you guys of where I'm going here with these. Like so, up under there is the next one. Maybe this way. Yeah. The videographer skills aren't very good. I apologize. You guys get the point of what I'm trying to do. Okay. Now I'll come back to this side. So I'm just grabbing this guy here. I just did the other one on the other side. What I'm doing with these is I'm just throwing them inside the airbox so I know that's where they came from. That one's on the floor. I'll put it back in the airbox. So now, there we go. Just like that. And it looks like I got some vent lines and things on here to undo. And then I can take this guy out. I'm not sure what the heck that is. That's riveted, whatever it is. This is not, that's just a screw. So I'm gonna undo this line right here. Get that one off. Where I can, I'll put the screws back in. I know that's where that went. And I got this guy back over here. Not sure where that goes. I think I need to lift the old seat up. So I'll take you guys with me and show you what I'm tracking here. So there's this hose right here that's coming off of the air box. Trying to find an easier place to disconnect it because over there it's got a little clamp on it, which I might be able to grab, but I'm going to try to go under the seat here and see what I can find. So I got to get the keys. So I can pop the old seat up here, just like that. See if I can see. Oh, it looks like it goes back to this, whatever this is. This is a California bike. Is that a carbon canister? I don't know what that is. That's where that line goes. It's right there and into there. I have no idea what that is, so I'll have to do some further research. If you do know what it is, let me know. And then, oh, never mind. Well, that was hard. I just pulled that thing right off. Okay, so now this lower air box, I'm gonna close this to get out of the way. This lower air box should now come out of here. Just like so. And there you have it. There's the stock air box from a 78 CB750A, but I think they're all pretty similar as far as the 70s go. So it's actually in pretty good shape, just dirty. But I won't be reusing this on that guy over there because it's big and ugly. So not sure what I'll do. That probably try to sell it, maybe something. But there's our carburetors. It's like the accelerator pump's actually in the middle back there if you can see it. That's the accelerator pump right there. So, but what I'm guessing is one of these jets in here is all clogged up, and I don't know if these have ever been apart, never been cleaned, so it'll be an adventure for both of us. All right, for the sake of time, I already went to the other side and loosened these two on the other side, so you wouldn't have to watch me walking back and forth between both sides of the bike, because that's probably annoying. And this one's very loose, so gotta go in and get the other one. So I apologize if my head's like directly in front of the camera, but I can't see otherwise. Still can't see. Got it. Luckily the screwdriver is just long enough to get back in here, because my number 3 would have been too big. All right, so I should hopefully be able to give these a wiggle, I hope. And then get them off of here. So I realized I made a boo-boo. You're not supposed to undo these ones, I don't think. What I've noticed is actually another set that's back inside here on this inner part. I think you gotta undo this one, not this one, to get the carbs off. Because everything I look in the manual shows just this piece and the carburetors, not the boots themselves. I think the boots will stay on the head. So I'm gonna go back through and undo all the ones on the other side. So that's great. All right, let's try this again. Get carburetors out, take number 352. So. Ah! Success! Ish. Kind of success. They're off. They're also connected by all kinds of stuff up here. Like fuel lines and blah blah blah. Okay, well, those are off. I think I need to take the tank off. Get those rest of the way out because there's all the cables and hoses and things up in there I need to undo. So we will move on to that. Trying to get this, fuel line off so I can get the tank off. I think this is the only connection because the petcock and then it goes back to the carburetor. So what I'm gonna try to do is just unhook it off the back of this petcock, but I'm probably gonna get fuel everywhere. But whatever. And hopefully once I undo that, I'll take the tank off and then I can get to the throttle cables and idle cables. I'm probably gonna get through them under here, but why sit here and struggle when I could just pop it off and then make it a lot easier on myself. There we go. Got the petcock off. You can see there's a nice rip in the fuel line. Yeah, you can see it. There's a nice little rip. This is the clamp I was fighting with. It's a little tension clamp that I just spread apart with a screwdriver and slid it back, but that's probably causing a bit of a vacuum leak, maybe. Could be one of many problems. So, then this tank comes off. It doesn't look like there's any bolts, so if you go back here, I have it zoomed in, holy cow. So if you go back here, there's little rubber grommet things in here, so it slides. Then if you go look at the front, it just kind of hooks in up here, right on this little rubber grommet right here. It's a little C. So in theory, if you take the whole thing and slide it backwards and then up, it should come off. In theory. least that's how it goes. Oops, there were some wires there I just pulled out. What is that for? There's definitely fuel in here. I actually just popped out of the way there. I didn't see. That's probably the fuel gauge. So, whoopsie. Looks like it just came out of the plugs. So it's no big deal. But that gives me a whole lot more room down to here where I have all the throttle cables and stuff like that to get off, and then I can pull the carburetors the rest of the way out. So yeah, it'll help with the tank kind of even off to the side. There's one big line on the inside there. I'm not sure it's a vent line or a drain line or what it is. So I don't really want to jerk it, but actually it looks like it's a drain line. Now that I look at it, it's this big one right here. But it goes all the way down. It looks like it actually just dumps out the bottom. So it might just be a drain line. Because the older bikes would just drain to the outside. So, see if that's in fact what it is. Yep. Looks like it. Nope, that's not it actually. Oh, that's it right there. Yep, there it is. Weave it out. Ta-da! There we go. Fuel tank is off. I don't know if you guys can see that. Absolutely can't. There we go. This guy right here. I don't know if I had metric wrenches that go that small. Oh yeah. Please be. Oh yeah. Oh no. The same size. There they are. One. Oh, that's not bigger, you dummy. Well, that was smart. There we go. Okay. 10 mil. It's weird working all these metric tools. I'm not used to it. Well, I have the metric stuff, but it just sits in a drawer all dusty. I'm blowing the dust off. Usually once you get these loose enough, I'm just kind of spinning my hand. I just want to put slack in the cable. It'll be easier to work with down on the carburetor. So here's where I'm working next. Right down on these little guys, try to get these out of the throttle and idle side so I can unhook them off the carburetor. And one of my fingers are kind of big and blurry, but so I need to loosen the adjusters on those. Go to the other side, so I'll stand in front of the camera. Let's see what we got here. It's gonna be tight. Probably should have done this while it was still hooked up to the bike. Oh well. Try not to break my knuckles here. trickier. I don't know if you can see it, the throttle thing in the way. There's a smaller nut on this side that I'm trying to undo that one out. Alright, I wanted to bring everyone back in for a little finality with the carburetors because I left off at this place where I didn't quite have them yet. So I figured out the solenoid cable, so it just wrapped around and hooked into this group right down here. So I unplugged it. It's just two little plugs that plug in right here, right there. So I marked them just so I know what goes to what. So I'm not sure what exactly I'm going to use yet in the harness, what I'm not going to use. So I just kind of marked everything so I know what it is. And the choke, I undid it up out of the triple trees. So it's sitting up here undone. So I'm probably taking it out of this little plastic thing so I can wind it back through here. Because right now getting it out from its perch has proven to be a bit tricky. It's right back here. I don't know if it'll focus on that back there. Maybe, maybe not. Hello. Maybe. Well, it's basically just a cable with a little ferrule on it that holds it in there, but I'm trying to fight it to get it out, so I'll probably pull it out onto the bench and I'm just going to feed the cable, which goes all the way up to here and throughout. So anyways, like I said, I just wanted to bring you back in, kind of give some finality as I pull these out, and then continue the tear down of this bike. Thanks for checking out the video. So I'm going to wrap it up here, and we're coming out with part 2 next Friday, the continuing the teardown. So every Friday I'm going to be trying to put new stuff out. So we'll probably have a few parts here with the teardown until we get it all down, then hopefully start on the process of mocking everything up and making some progress. So thanks for tuning in. FW Garage.